So now we'll start with chapter 3. Chapter 3 is current electricity, and we are going to start with the lecture 1 of this chapter. This is unit 2, current electricity. The study of electric charges in motion is called current electricity. जो फर्स्ट यूनिट में हमने डिस्कस किया इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स, जहाँ हमने जितने भी फिनोमेना डिस्कस किए वहाँ हम बात करते थे चार्ज एट रेस्ट, लेकिन यहाँ पर हम बात करेंगे दी चार्जेस इन मोशन. सो करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज दैट ब्रांच ऑफ फिजिक्स वेयर वी टॉक अबाउट इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस in motion. Here we will talk about electric current. So it is defined as rate of flow of electric charge through any cross section of a conductor held perpendicular to the flow of charge. How much charge is flowing through any cross section? Cross section आपका कोई भी आपने cross section कैसे रखा है which is held perpendicular to the flow of charge. कितना charge flow कर रहा है per unit time, that is called current. फॉर्मूला फॉर करंट, इफ करंट इज स्टेडी, अगर स्टेडी करंट है, कांस्टेंट करंट है, वी सिंपली राइट I इज इक्वल टू Q बाई टी, मीन्स चार्ज फ्लोइंग इन टाइम t. इफ सपोज चार्ज फ्लोइंग इज Q and time in time t, then I is equal to Q by t. So electric current is equal to electric charge upon time taken. But if variable current is there, then how I is defined? I is defined as dq by dt. What is dq? Or we can say it can be written as I is equal to limit delta t approaches to 0, delta q by delta t. What is delta q? Delta q is the amount of charge passes through area in time delta t. Then I is equal to limit delta t approaches to 0, delta q by delta t, or it can be written as dq by dt. So you can memorize both these formula that if variable current is there, variable current कहाँ हो सकता है हमारे पास? If we are having current which changes their magnitude as well as direction, जैसे हम AC currents की बात करते हैं, तो अगर हम वहाँ पर current के लिए expression यूज़ करेंगे, we'll write down I is equal to dq by dt. But if we talk about DC current or steady current, we'll use the formula I is equal to Q by T. Now using this formula, we can define SI unit. SI unit of our current, all of you know, ampere. And how 1 ampere is defined? 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second, or you can say 1 coulomb per second. And how we can define? Current is said to be 1 ampere if charge of 1 coulomb crosses an area in 1 second. Now in this topic we'll talk about the direction of current. I have shown here a metal piece which is connected with a battery. Now we know that the current carriers in metals are free electrons, means current flows because of the movement of electrons in a specific direction under the effect of battery. So how these electrons moves under the effect of battery? These, since electrons are negatively charged, these are repelled by the negative terminal of the battery and these are attracted towards the positive terminal of battery. So we can say that the electrons will move from negative terminal of the battery to the positive terminal. तो electronic current अगर हम देखें तो it flows from negative terminal to the positive terminal. But we use conventional direction of current to specify the direction. What is this conventional current? Conventional current is the current which is because of you can say opposite to the which flows opposite to the flow of electron. If electrons are moving from negative terminal to the positive terminal, conventional current has direction from positive terminal to the negative terminal of the battery. तो कभी भी जब हम सर्किट में करंट का डायरेक्शन ड्रॉ करेंगे तो हम इलेक्ट्रॉनिक करंट का डायरेक्शन नहीं ड्रॉ करेंगे, हम कन्वेंशनल करंट का डायरेक्शन ड्रॉ करेंगे. मीन्स वी कैन से दैट द करंट विल flow from positive terminal of the battery to the negative terminal. Current is a scalar quantity. Nature of quantity means it is a scalar. Ohm's law. Students, we had studied all these things in class 10th also. So again we are taking a recapitulation of this part in this lecture. Ohm's law. Let us recall Ohm's law. What does Ohm's law states? It states that current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference applied across its end provided temperature and other physical conditions remain same. See here, we have taken a battery of which is providing a potential difference of V volt and it is connected with a conductor having resistance capital R, and when key is inserted, then suppose current I is flowing through it. Ohm's law states that how much current will flow through this conductor, it is directly proportional to this potential difference, कि आप कितना potential difference अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. अगर potential difference ज़्यादा होगा तो current ज़्यादा होगा, अगर potential difference कम होगा तो current का value भी क्या होगा, कम होगा. It is very easy and simple to understand. अगर आप सर्किट में एक सेल लगाएंगे मीन्स यू आर प्रोवाइडिंग लेस पोटेंशियल, कम पोटेंशियल दे रहे हैं, तो सर्किट में करंट भी क्या होगा, कम होगा. दो सेल लगाएंगे मीन्स यू आर इंक्रीजिंग द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, तो करंट का वैल्यू क्या होगा, ज़्यादा होगा. तीन सेल लगाएंगे, सीरीज में लगाते जा रहे हैं सभी सेल्स, इसके मतलब आप पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इंक्रीज करें, सो करंट विल गो ऑन इंक्रीजिंग. सो आई इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू वी, or in other way we can write down V is directly proportional to I, so V is equal to IR, or R is equal to V upon I. What is R? R is the constant of proportionality and it is called the resistance of the conductor. Resistance of the conductor, and this is represented by R as shown here. Factors on which resistance depends. अभी resistance depends upon the length of conductor. It is depends upon area of cross section of conductor, and third it depends upon the nature of conductor, or we can say nature of material of two conductor. So resistance is found to be directly proportional to length L, inversely proportional to A. So R can be written as rho L by A. What is rho? Rho is called resistivity, or it is called specific resistance. स्टूडेंट्स, अगर हमें स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस डिफाइन करना आता है तो हम कैसे करेंगे, या अगर हमें रेजिस्टेंस डिफाइन करना आता है तो कैसे करेंगे. लेट अस सी हियर हाउ स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस इज डिफाइंड. स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस मीन्स रो इज इक्वल टू आर. इट इज इक्वल टू द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफर्ड बाय द कंडक्टर हैविंग L is equal to 1 and A is equal to 1. तो एक तो आप ऐसे डिफाइन कर सकते हैं दैट स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस इज द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफर्ड बाय अ कंडक्टर हैविंग यूनिट लेंथ एंड यूनिट एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. आप इसे और स्पेसिफिक कर सकते हैं. इफ अ कंडक्टर हैविंग एरिया एज 1 एंड लेंथ एज 1, इट मीन्स इट्स वॉल्यूम इज 1. सो इट resistivity is also defined as the resistance offered by unit cube. Unit cube means of a cube having volume 1, because area is 1 and length is 1, by unit cube of conductor. See here I had shown a graph. Since we had studied in Ohm's law that V is directly proportional to I, so graph between V and I is straight line graph. Next one is resistance. What this resistance is called, we have seen that it is constant of proportionality. It is the property of conductor due to which it opposes the flow of charges through it. It provides, or it gives the hindrance, or it measures the hindrance to the current. How much opposition is provided to the current by a conductor, that is measured in terms of its resistance. SI unit of resistance is ohm. How ohm is defined? 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt by 1 ampere. So resistance is said to be 1 ohm if current of 1 ampere flows through a conductor due to potential difference of 1 volt. Means अगर किसी भी कंडक्टर से पर आप 1 वोल्ट पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अप्लाई करते हैं, और 1 वोल्ट पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अप्लाई करने पर उसमें से 1 एम्पियर करंट फ्लो करता है, देन विल से दैट इट्स हाउ मच इज इट्स रेजिस्टेंस. इट्स रेजिस्टेंस इज 1 ओम. एनी मटेरियल दैट हैज सम रेजिस्टेंस इज कॉल्ड रेजिस्टर. तो फर्क क्या है रेजिस्टर और रेजिस्टेंस में? रेजिस्टर क्या है, मटेरियल को बोल रहे हैं, और रेजिस्टेंस हम उसकी प्रॉपर्टी को बोल रहे हैं. सिंबल ऑफ रेजिस्टर फिक्स रजिस्टर, और अगर हम एरो लगा देते हैं तो इट मीन्स वी आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग वेरिएबल रजिस्टर, जिसका वैल्यू क्या हो सकता है, चेंज हो सकता है. फैक्टर्स ऑन विच हमने फैक्टर्स ऑन विच आर डिपेंड्स अभी डिस्कस किया था. अब डिस्कस करेंगे फैक्टर्स ऑन विच स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस डिपेंड्स. सो स्पेसिफिक रेजिस्टेंस डिपेंड्स अपॉन द नेचर ऑफ मटेरियल ऑफ कंडक्टर, एंड इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर. इट डज नॉट डिपेंड अपॉन साइज और शेप ऑफ कंडक्टर. ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है कि अगर हम आर की बात करते हैं, आर डिपेंड्स अपॉन एल एंड ए, depends upon dimensions of conductor, but resistivity does not depend upon the dimensions of the conductor, neither it depends upon size nor it depends upon shape. Clear? SI unit of resistivity, since rho is equal to RA by L, so resistivity, the unit of resistivity will be ohm meter. Resistivity unit will be ohm meter. Students, this is all about for today's lecture. Have a nice day.